Dankeschön. Valiant Hero, Dankeschön. Yukata Sukata, Dankeschön. Kiseyu, Dankeschön. Suicide shows if you continue being impressive and hardworking, you'll eventually have success. I'm very proud of you and adore you. Sui-chan wa kyou mo kawaii to kyou mo kakkoi. Ganbare. Thank you guys. Thank you for supporting Suicide Senpai. She deserves it. She's really, really great. And yeah, I guess she was very persistent. It really amazes me that she like got rejected and then writes to them to give her a chance and reconsider, and they actually did it. That's... I said it in the whole talk, but I don't think it would work this at this current time, because I guess back then they just had less like people trying to audition, and now there's so many more applicants that they probably wouldn't even like need to. They probably find what they want really like they probably find way more than they can actually handle. Then I tried it multiple times. Yeah, in one audition she auditioned like several times. Yeah. I didn't know you could do that. I auditioned only once for HololiveEN English, and it went well. I really didn't think it would go well, but I was so happy. I remember after my audition, like only like 2 or 3 days later, I got the reply already. Before the audition ended, I auditioned like halfway through the audition process deadline, as a bit halfway through. Because I didn't know from the beginning. I just learned like a little bit later on. But I got feedback like super early, so I was very relieved. I thought I had to like wait endlessly. Yeah, I guess they liked what they heard and didn't have to think too much about it. That made me actually feel really, really relieved. Yeah, I was excited. Yeah, so the process was actually pretty quick in my case. But I wonder how close it was in the end. Like, did they have to like compare me to someone else and be like, who should we go with? Was it like really giddy, like a close call? I don't know, but I was very, very relieved that it went well. Like, I didn't think it would. Like, I actually wrote my... Once I found out about the audition, I think I talked about this a little bit before, but I wrote my whole like script in the span of like 2 hours or so, because I got so excited. But I was suddenly so inspired. I was like, wait, I have a good idea. Okay. And suddenly it was flowing out of my fingers. I was writing my script down on the Word document, and then I was like, okay, let's record this shit. Let's go. Yeah. It went really fast. So I feel like probably a lot of other people put like way more thought and work into their audition tape, which I think is probably the way to go, the safe way to go. But I kind of like just went with whatever I had. That's actually like, I do that a lot. Like, I'm like, yeah, whatever, that's fine. For example, I recorded some takes for a song cover, and I was like, that should be fine. I don't think too much about it. Like, actually, I guess I really am not a perfectionist. Because the other day we had a talk whether or not I'm a perfectionist, and I guess I don't. I'm not a perfectionist, really not. I often just go with whatever I have. Being able to make a script on the fly is really impressive. It took me like half an hour maybe to be like, wait, no, I have it. To know like what I start with, but once I had like a general idea, I just couldn't stop myself anymore. I got super excited. And no, I went to Japan on my own, no program or anything. Actually, I actually wanted to go through like a student exchange program when I was younger, but I wasn't accepted Here, sad story. Did I talk about this before? I wonder. When I was pretty young, I really wanted to go to Japan. This was at the point where I didn't go to Japan yet, and I signed up for a student exchange program, and I went there. I went to an interview and all that, and I didn't make it. I was really, really sad. But then I just decided I have to do it on my own. I have to, you know, if no one's gonna help me, then I just have to rely on myself and do my best on my own. But it would have been nice to do an exchange year overseas and like live a year in a Japanese school. That would have been really cool. I do wish that would have worked out. But the way... Fine, I'll do it myself, yeah. The way that I did it led me to a different path, and that's fine on its own as well, I guess. Yeah. Did you know Japanese then? I think I knew like some very, very, very basic phrases, but not that much yet. I think it was after that I really started learning Japanese more and more. But I was like, at the time, I was watching some videos on YouTube of another girl. I think she was American or something, who did an exchange year in Japan in school. In high school, and it just really it seemed so wonderful to me. It was really inspiring, and I wished that I could do something like that myself. I don't know, you know, weep dreams. I might have seen a video. It was really old though, like millions of years ago. But I did it on my own, without any help, in the end. I mean, I guess there was some help involved, but still, it's not going through a school program, but having to organize and it myself and do it through my own strength. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. And then the most recent year was just a working holiday. In case you wonder, working holiday, if your country has that kind of like contract, I guess you could call it, with Japan or any other country, I feel like you should give it a try, because working holiday is something you can only do up until a certain age. I think for many cases it's like up to 30 or something. And then you can't do it anymore. And you can also only do it once in your lifetime, and it's often just 1 year. But you don't have to stay for 1 year. You can stay less. But yeah, that's something that if you have the chance, you should give it a try, because it's free and you can do anything you want in that 1 year. You don't have any visa restrictions that you usually have with any other kind of visa in Japan. They're really strict, so that's one of the few chances you can get. Yep. Pex Key, Dankeschön. 4